Very good morning to my dear students. Welcome back to your e-learning classroom. Myself Vanita once again here with your science class. Before starting the science class, I want to share with you something. Students, yesterday you celebrated the festival of Raksha Bandhan with your family members. I think all of you have enjoyed this festival after a great time of lockdown period. Students, do you know festival is a symbol of strong bond of love and affection which is shared by our family members, and Raksha Bandhan is the festival which is shared by brothers and sisters. Apart from this personal celebration means Raksha Bandhan, which is related with brother and sister in our houses, there is a historical importance of this festival also. I want to share this historical importance with you, and I think all of you will enjoy it. There is a story related with it. Listen it carefully. Now I am going to start. It is said that Rani Karnavati of Chittor, means she was the Rani of Empress of Chittor, sent Rakhi to Emperor Humayun seeking protection as it was attacked by the Sultan of Gujarat Bahadur Shah. Humayun boarded with troops of army to help Rani Karnavati, but he reached too late. There was no way, so Rani Karnavati performed Jahar and died. Jahar is a ritual which was performed by Rajputana's ladies due to the time of distress. So she performed Jahar and died, but Humayun kept the word. He defeated Bahadur Shah and gave the kingdom to her son. This is the historical importance of Raksha Bandhan. There is another story in our mythology, and it is very popular also related with Raksha Bandhan. Name of this story is Lord Krishna and Draupadi. Draupadi, who was the wife of five Pandavas. There was a Sankranti day. Krishna managed to cut his little finger while handling sugar cane. Rukmini, the queen of Lord Krishna, immediately sent the help to get a bandage cloth, while Satyabhama, his another concert means second wife, another wife, rushed to bring some cloth herself. Draupadi, who was watching all of this, rather simply tore off a part of her sari and bandaged her finger. His finger means Lord Krishna's finger. In return of this deed, Krishna promised to protect her in the time of distress. That words will fulfilled by Krishna. That words was fulfilled by Krishna at that time when Draupadi was disturbed in full public view in King Dhritarashtra's court by providing her sari and lace. So you can say that festival increases the bond of love among family, and Rakhi strengthens the bond of love between brothers and sisters. Students, today I am going to explain about the remaining part of the chapter food. Already I have explained the energy giving food. Next topic is your body building foods. So let's start. Body building foods. Protein help our body to grow and repair the worn out tissues. It means protein is the substance which helps in the growth of our body. Foodstuffs containing proteins are called bodybuilding food. So what are the bodybuilding foods? Those foodstuffs in which proteins are present are called bodybuilding foods. Different food items contain different types of protein. So there are different types of protein which is present in different types of food. Our food should therefore include more than one source of protein to fulfill our different needs. So we should take different types of food in which different types of protein is present, and that is very essential for our body. Milk, cheese, pulses, nuts and fish are some of the main sources of protein. So we should take pulse, nuts, fish for the fulfillment of protein. So you can say that protein are the nutrients that help our body for making new cells. Our body needs new cells for the growth, and children needs lots of protein for their growth. If they will not take protein in proper amount, then their growth will not proper. So the proper growth of our body, we should take a fixed amount of protein in our food. Students, next topic is protective foods. So what are protective foods? Vitamins and minerals are the nutrients which protect our body from disease and keep us healthy. So protective food are those food it protects our body from different type of disease. Foodstuffs containing vitamins and minerals are called protective food. There are many type of vitamins needed our body. Means our body needs different types of vitamins, and there are different types of vitamins. Vitamins A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K. These are the different types of vitamin which help to keep us healthy. Our body needs these vitamins in a small quantity. Means a large amount of vitamin is not needed for our body. They are present in different types of food item. We should include all such food in our food. So you can say that vitamins are the group of the nutrients that our body needs for good health and proper growth. Only a small quantity of each vitamin is required. But if the body will not get such vitamins in proper quantity, we will face from different diseases that will be dangerous for our life. And minerals, it is also the nutrients that our body requires in small quantity to keep our body healthy. Some minerals also help to build the body parts. So different types of food should be taken to get such vitamins and minerals. Students, already I have explained about the different types of vitamins. They are A, B, C, D. There are different sources of different types of vitamins and their functions are given here. So let's read about it. Vitamins A, and source of such vitamins are spinach, carrot, butter, eggs, yellow fruits like mango and papaya. Those type of sources gives us vitamin A, and its function, it is necessary for good eyesight and health. So we should include such food in our diet to keep us healthy and for good eyesight. It is very necessary to keep our eyesight fit. So we should take or include the sources of vitamin A in our diet. B, it is found in green leafy vegetables, soybean, milk, beans, peas. It is required for healthy skin. Our skin will be healthy with the help of vitamin B and proper functioning of nerves. There are so many nerves which are present in our body. If we take vitamin B in proper amount, then our nerves will work properly. Vitamin C, source of such vitamin C is orange, lemon, amla, tomato, green vegetable. We should include such food items in our food or diet. It is needed for proper functioning of blood vessel and to keep our gums healthy and for healing of wounds. If sometimes we suffer from wounds, then vitamin C is helps to heal our wounds. Next one, vitamin D, and source of vitamin D is sunlight, milk, eggs, butter, fish, cod liver, oil. It is required for healthy bones and teeth. If you want to keep your bones healthy and teeth healthy, so then you should take sunlight and you should drink milk every day and you include eggs, butter in your diet to keep your bones healthy and strong. Here, our body makes vitamin D in presence of sunlight. So, in presence of sunlight, you also get the vitamin D. Vitamin D helps our body to use calcium for strengthening our bones and teeth. Calcium is a substance which helps, which strengthens our bones and teeth. Besides vitamins, our body also needs many different minerals for staying healthy and active. Different minerals like calcium, phosphorus, iron and iodine are an important part of our diet. Minerals are needed by our body in small amounts only. Already I have explained about the minerals. So calcium, phosphorus, iron and iodine, these all are the minerals which are very important for our body and important part of our diet. It helps us to keep us healthy. These nutrients are required for in small quantity, not a large quantity. We have to take only a small quantity is needed. Minerals are needed by our body in a small quantity and the sources of these minerals are given here. Suppose calcium, it is present in milk and green vegetables and it is required for healthy bones and teeth. Phosphorus, it is present in milk, egg, fish, green vegetable, pulses. It is also required for healthy bones and teeth. Iron, it is source of iron is pulse, nuts, spinach, beans, apples and it is required for the formation of hemoglobin in our blood and to protect us from infection. Iodine, it is present in iodized salt, seafood like fish and prawns and it is necessary for the growth and development of the body. There are so many food items are given here in this picture which is rich in calcium, iron, phosphorus and iodine and we should include such types of food items in our day-to-day diet to keep us healthy and strong. Students, now it's the time of classwork. I'm sending you some classwork. All of you take out your copy and start your classwork. Your first question is true or false. As you know, whether the statement is true or false, you have to write here true, or if the statement is wrong, then you have to write here false. So first one question, deficiency of iron causes anemia. Means when there is a lacking of iron, then it causes anemia, whether it is true or false. So it is the true statement. If there is a deficiency of iron, then we will suffer from anemia. Vitamin D helps in clotting of blood. No, vitamin D helps to keep our bones healthy. So this is the wrong statement. Deficiency of vitamin C causes scurvy. Yes, if there is a lack of vitamin C in our body, then we can suffer with scurvy. Carbohydrates and fats mainly provide energy to our body. Yes, this statement is true. Some nutrients get lost in the process of cooking. Yes, this statement is true. If we overcook the food, then our nutrients get lost. There is a lack of nutrients if we overcook the food. Dietary fibers, also known as roughage. Yes, fibers, another name of fibers is roughage. It is the true statement. Question 2, fill in the blank. Seafood is a rich source of iodine. Second one, vitamins helps in protecting our body against diseases. Food containing proteins are often called the body building foods. Fourth one, vitamin B keeps our skin healthy. Already I have discussed earlier, and you have to find out the answer with the help of that lessons. In that lesson, all the answers are given. But today I am giving you the question with answer. Next time you have to do yourself. Now your question 3, match the column. First one is the question, and in the next side answer is also given. So question, carbohydrates and fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals, dietary fiber, iodine deficiency, lack of vitamin A. In the next side answer is given. You will write the answer in front of the question. In the same way you have to write. So carbohydrate and fats, that is energy giving food. Proteins, that is bodybuilding food. Vitamins and minerals, that is protective food. Dietary fiber, they help us in easy digestion of food. Iodine deficiency, that cause the disease called goiter. Lack of vitamin A, that causes loss of vision. Student, it's time of homework. I'm giving you some homework. You will write it in your copy in good writing. Write neat and clean and in beautiful writing. Your first question is, name the major nutrients in our food. Answer is, the major nutrients in our food are carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins and minerals. Question 2. Name the following. The nutrients which mainly give energy to our body. That is carbohydrate and fats. The nutrients that are needed for the growth and maintenance of our body. As I discussed earlier, that is proteins and minerals. A vitamin required for maintaining good eyesight. That is vitamin A. And you can give the example also of vitamin A. A mineral that is required for keeping our bones healthy. That is calcium. Question 3. Name the two foods each rich in fats. That is mustard oil and meat, which is rich in starch. That is rice and mango. Dietary fiber, that is whole grain foods, wheat, nuts and seeds. And protein, that is gram and milk. These all are the examples. Means two example of two foods are given here, and you will write it. Students, now next question is, state the statements that are correct or incorrect. So first question, by eating a rice alone, we can fulfill the nutritional requirement in our body. Means if you are only eating the rice Is it good for your nutrition point of view? No. Only rice cannot fulfill all the nutrients, and so this is incorrect. Next question. Deficiency disease can be prevented by eating a balanced diet. If you are taking all the nutrients in our diet, then it will protect you from the disease. Yes, this is the correct statement. Next, balanced diet for the body should contain a variety of food items. It is correct. Meat alone is sufficient to provide all nutrients to the body. No, not only meat will provide all the nutrients. So it is incorrect. That is caused by the deficiency of vitamin D. It is the fill in the blanks and you have to write the correct answer. That is rickets. Deficiency of dash causes a disease known as beriberi. That is vitamin B. Deficiency of vitamin C causes a disease known as scurvy. The last one, night blindness is caused due to the deficiency of vitamin A in our food. This is all about the homework. All of you do it properly in your copy and show me. Okay? Have a nice day.